Welcome to Overland Hams, Rigs and Radios. I'm Fred, and today let's take a look at my 2016 Jeep JKU, known as Red Bull. It's got the 3.6-liter Pentastar engine in it. On the front, we've got a 3.5-inch lift, and on the rear, 4.5-inch, because she's got a heavy caboose. It's been re-geared with 456 gears, and on that front junky axle, we do have some chromoly axle inserts and some welded seat gussets. So let's take a little bit closer look at what we got going on in terms of radios and other gear, and let's take a look at it now. Starting with the front here, we've got a high lift jack, which has indeed come in clutch on a couple of occasions. It just rides up there, there's Amazon mounts, and it's handy when you need it. We got some aux beam Chinesium lights. They do both white and amber. They're kind of meh, but I'm going to hang on to them. We got for shoes here, we got some BF Goodrich 315 7017, so we're holding up great. And we have some Rancho 9000, I believe, shocks. And you can see that big gap in there from the steel fenders going on, replacing the factory. We haven't figured out what we're going to do about that yet, but we'll sort something out. Coming our way around to the back here, we got, oh, look at that, Overland Hams. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below. Little selfish plug there. All right, coming around the back here, look at the caboose. We got the trasheroo, which really needs to be replaced. It's falling apart, which is kind of bad because it sits inside all the time. But let's see here. We got the rack, which is on the swing arm, but also the that antenna there is 10 and 11 meter. We got a 5-pound propane tank, some cheap Chinesium recovery boards. We've got the Fiskars shovel and the Fiskars axe hanging on back there. Come in handy a few occasions. And coming around over here to the right, we've got the steel chainsaw, which uses a mount there that's designed for, I believe, for ATVs or UTVs. And but it works out pretty good. We've used it to get some firewood and clear some trails on a couple of occasions. I've got it locked up there with the cable to keep the honest folks honest. And, we'll see what happens. Let's see, we got the LED brake lights. And, oh, look, Overland Hams again. Coming around here to the passenger side, these are the rock sliders. I believe they're Hoken Road. They're really beefy. And I really like them a lot, except they do pick butt up a lot. Let's see here on the front driver or passenger side, we've got the AEV Adventure Snorkel. Installed that probably about a year ago, and don't take it through a car wash with that snorkel top on. Ask me how I know. And coming up front, on the passenger side, we've got the GMRS antenna, the old Australian style bull bar method. I think it looks pretty cool. And there's a little off-road camper that we take off-road with us. And it's pretty cool. If you're anybody interested in seeing that, let me know. Be happy to do it. Spinny built front winch and aux beam lights on the front as well. They're all wired together. Moving into the driver's side, we've got the FTM 400, primary VHF UH radio that I use. It's just the head unit detached. That's the Uniden R3 radar detector. That's a great little radar detector if you're in the market. We're coming up here to the Uniden scanner, BCD536HP. I'm not a fan. And the Anytone AT555N2 10-meter radio / 11 meter if you snip the white wire. And that's the base unit for the FTM 400. On the overhead here, that is the microphone for the Anytone. The microphone for the FTM is on the other side. Here we have the Wuxin KG1000G and the Wuxin 935T, and that's the microphone for the KG1000. Center console here, I have some bear spray because bears, and then in the main center console portion, coming around here, you'll see I have a Wii Boost mounted in there. It's a cell phone signal booster. Haven't really had a chance to test it, but I have kind of used it a little bit, and it does seem to boost the signal. So we'll find out when I really need it someday. And that is the trailer brake controller for the trailer. Then here by the seat, I just keep a couple odds in there. Nothing to write home about. I need to clean that up and move it somewhere else. It looks trashy. All right, moving into the driver's side rear seat area. We have the control cord for the winch. Keep it in the plastic bag. And really nothing else back there. We got some binos, clipboard, Chilton manual, things you might need. Got some gloves there to run the chainsaw, and I got my bicycle helmet and just an outdoor hat over there, which I don't wear. And that's about it for that. Now, behind the seat, I carry a few radios back there. Those are Baofeng, just GMRS radios. I use those as handouts. If we go on trail rides with people who don't have a radio, they can borrow those. And also keep a battery or jackery back there, sometimes for power refrigerator. Coming on the back here, we got the main fire extinguisher mounted to the rear roll bar there. And also we have our Urban Riot Survival Pack. And on the back shelf here, I have all kinds of stuff. It's we got a tool bag there, we got a tent, got a get home bag, chair, some rain gear, all kinds of stuff. If you want me to go in more detail someday, I could, but that's survival food. It's about 30 days of freeze-dried food. Just keep it thrown back there. You never know when you might need it. And coming on below here, there's they're the aluminum cases, which I love these things. Kind of wrote on the front there with what's in them. And they ride quite happily back there, and I'm very impressed. I've actually got 3 more for my camper I use. And that's where I'll put that jackery battery and strap it down with that strap there if I'm running a refrigerator in the back seat. And there's a recovery rope that is there just in case we need it. Coming into the passenger side rear, nothing else. Just the same thing. Got the binocular just kind of hanging there. I got a headlamp, and then a little saw there, and then the clipboard I use that for hammering in the field. And then back behind the seat here is that is a code reader that just kind of rides right there. You never know when you're gonna need that. It's a Jeep. You get codes. That's what we do. And then I got a solar panel back there just to kind of top off that jackery when I'm running it, and if I need it, if we're going to set up a camp for a few days. All right, driver's side, passenger side driver, or front. I got the iPad up there, which does not live there all the time. It's just there now. There's a side view of the radios, and I got different mounts for different items like the iPad and the rate cameras and that kind of thing. Let's see. It's got those mats all the way around. They're pretty nice. They're custom made, custom fit, so they fit very well. All right, well, that's it. That's my 2016 Jeep JKU. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and comment. We'll talk to you next time.